Well, the community of Monroe is coming together tonight to honor the memory of a beloved police officer who died yesterday in a motorcycle crash. Good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Xavier Walton. The officer, Paul Peretti, he was the school resource officer at Monroe High School the past 3 years. NBC Charlotte's Billie Jean Shaw is live in Monroe, where hundreds of people plan to honor him tonight. Billie Jean, a lot of emotion out there, I understand.
Definitely a somber feel here tonight, and the police chief is asking folks starting at 9:30 to line the streets of downtown Monroe. They want you to start at East Franklin Street, ending here at the police department, where they want Officer Peretti to be welcomed back home with smiles and hugs to the people around them. Now, Officer Peretti has been with the Monroe Police Department since 2009, and as you mentioned, Xavier, he has been a school resource officer at Monroe High School as well. To the students there, he was known as Officer Polly, someone who was a friend, a mentor, and someone dedicated to the job. This morning around 8:30, those students coming to Monroe High School, sharing their favorite memories, also painting a rock with Officer Peretti's name on it. Just a short time ago, we spoke to the police chief, who said they have lost a good person in this community.
He was dedicated to this community. By him being a school resource officer at Monroe High School, his passion and desire to improve children. That's what I'd like for him to be remembered by. He always had a smile on his face, and the kids really loved him at school.
Now, Chief Gilliard is saying that this is also a tough loss on the police department. When I spoke to him a short time ago, he, was very hesitant about speaking, but he knew that he wanted to share fond memories of Officer Peretti, as it is an emotional time. Because of that, he is asking folks, whether you're in North Carolina or South Carolina, wherever you may be watching this, to make your way down to Monroe and welcome Officer Peretti back home, who leaves behind a wife and 2 children. Sure that this will help them get through a difficult time. Xavier, back to you.
Just a heartbreaking story there. Tough loss for the community. Thank you so much, Billie Jean, for that report.